recently we've been hearing some media reports that China is perhaps having concerns about the security of its personnel and investment in Pakistan. But Pakistan's Foreign Office has clarified that right now there are no consideration for deployment of Chinese troops or military personnel in Pakistan. What's your information and perspective on this?
This information was floated first by India Today, and it was picked up by some of their talking heads, including quote-unquote security analysts, including one of their top spy agency research and analysis wing head. So this is clearly a well thought out propaganda to harm the prestige and reputation of Pakistan. That doesn't mean that the security of Chinese personnel is not important to Pakistan. Already, a lot of additional security protocols have been developed. But this was a bogus story. And then Baloch terrorist organizations, including BLA, also propagated that. It's clearly aimed at targeting Pakistan's security situation and harm the relations between China and Pakistan. The facts are just on the contrary. Neither China has requested to bring their own security personnel, nor Pakistan has agreed to such anything. So it's basically propaganda, since propaganda has been weaponized in the arena of social media. So you see it.
Excellent. And that brings me to another very important aspect, which is somewhat related to this particular clarification by Foreign Office, which is the recent rise in terrorist attacks, particularly in Balochistan. But I want you to explain the political and social dynamics related to the terrorist movement in Balochistan. Which political parties and media organizations and social activists are supporting the terrorists, and which individuals, parties, and activists are supporting the government and the state, and why?
Traditionally and historically, the Baloch nationalist movement, quote unquote, has been led by Baloch tribal chiefs, 50s, 60s, 70s, even 90s. But with the passage of time, they have been marginalized. Now, there is no popular political party that connects the people of Balochistan with the federal government. So there is a disconnect. And the terrorist organization like BLA and the hostile agencies and the regional powers that want to destabilize Pakistan for their own objectives, they have partnered with these terrorist organizations. So the only way you can handle this situation is by adopting a two-pronged strategy. There can be no negotiation with terrorists who kill innocent civilians and people from other provinces and target the security forces. Their demands cannot be accepted. No country with any dignity and respect will accept those demands. So you have to fight it out using your kinetic power. But there is a flip side. The flip side is, since the Baloch tribal leaders have been marginalized, so you have to somehow take the oxygen out of the terrorists. They get this oxygen by propagating the victimhood, sense of victimhood in Baloch middle class and lower middle class and educated young people. The state has to introduce a kind of a Marshall Plan to address the social and economic needs and uplift of the Baloch people, especially the middle class and the working people. That would create conditions that the terrorists would not find easy recruits. And even if the hostile agencies and the regional powers want to destabilize Balochistan, they shall fail.